perfect for speedrun strats.
What? Batman 2? But if you do that and attempt a suplex... Yo, what's up? Welcome to WedNESISday, a show where I, your host, Heman Gaming, show you some of the most dope and rad games for the Sega Genesis. This week we're gonna be looking at Mega Man 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. See, dog, you gotta be totally tripping. Mega Man 2? Ain't that a Nintendo game? You're a rad guy who plays awesome games like Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Well, this is no Nintendo game. Booyah! Do you know what this is? This is the first 3 Mega Man games in 16-bit form, and Sega Genesis exclusive, which proves objectively what I've been saying for years. Sega does what Nintendon't. So, the only way to play this game is to download it off Sega's online service, Sega Channel, which will always be a viable and very valuable online service. So, let's play a 16-bit game that objectively does what Nintendon't.
Oh boy, it's a Mega Man. So, I've never actually played a Mega Man game, but the series that I'm doing right now dictates that it's time to look at it, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually pretty excited to take a look at a literal gaming legend. So, yeah, the only Mega Man exposure I've had is from his Smash Bros. Outing, so being able to actually play one of these games is gonna be a blast. So, here's the 8 robot champions I gotta kill. And I know it kind of follows Pokemon and that every one of these guys has a weakness, so I guess I'll start in the upper left-hand corner and kill Bubble Bro. So, the water level. It starts me with shooting these frog dudes that I feel have just a tad too much HP for the combat encounter we're having. Then we have these falling platforms followed with a leap of faith. Okay, so remember my Castlevania episode where I said that I love Egoraptor's sequelitis series? Well, check this out.
The designers wanted it to feel justified when you got hit. It was your fault you got hit, not theirs.
So, I dropped down and... What the heck was that? I fell right on a guy! Whatever, the rest of the underwater level is pretty fair. It has some insta-kill spikes and some shrimps for you to kill. Then a big old anglerfish dude. And now, it's boss fight time. Let's go, Bubble Bro. So this first fight was amazing. Its difficulty was just barely enough to where it pushed me to my limits, but not past them. When we were both down to our last HP, I was just slamming the B button, praying that he died before I do. But that is a good feeling to overcome. Alright, so after I defeat him, I get his water gun. And with my understanding of Pokemon, that means I should take on Fire Fellow. So the stage starts out fine. These crickets work the same way that Thwomps from Mario do, except they jump at you. Then these little disc guys pop out to make platforming tricky. Next you come to a room with some pesky little blocks, and if you fall in, you have a hard time getting out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out! Now, while those blocks were annoying, it didn't really compare to the next section, which is admittedly, these blocks. These blocks! There's nothing fair or clever about these blocks. Just the beginning is stupid. First jump, yeah. Second jump, yeah. Third jump, yeah. Who put that block there? Why? Why? So that block just causes you to fall off. And you want to know the worst part about these blocks? When you fail, you need to make the walk of shame back so you can try again. But you can't even walk straight back there because you gotta wait and jump over this little creek. So, after about 20 minutes of failing your jump over and over again, you learn that that thing's gonna be there. You jump over it and then you're jumping. You jump again, it's great. And then this! If you're gonna put a block over my head, let me jump through it! What the heck were you thinking, Miyamoto? Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm playing as a Sega persona this week. What are you thinking, Yuji Naka? One time I was lucky enough to get past that annoying block, and I'm just sitting here. Where do I go? Where's the next block? No!
Dude, that's not fair! What does any of this have to do with fire?
So after pure memorization, I got into a nice little pattern. I'm jumping along, I'm having a good time. Okay, so after an hour of playing Mega Man Simon Says, I got to fight the robot champion, Fire Fellow. So I just shot him a couple of times with the bubble weapon. You know, the first boss fight was a blood-pumping, minute-long battle. The second fight was basically pouring river water into your sock. Quick, easy, and free. Alright, now that I have access to fire, it's time to tackle Lumber Lad. This level doesn't really have anything special to it. You just fight some bats and some bunnies.
The bunny, ooh, I killed the bunny. I didn't kill the bird or the dog, just the bunny.
So I actually did burn the dogs, but that's a bad idea because you need full ammo for Lumberlad, and I ended up resetting the level. Then I fought some monkeys and some birds, and these birds are annoying. If their egg hits the ground, like a million birds pop out, and I've never really been able to avoid them, but they do have a pretty good drop rate. If you shoot in their crowds, they'll usually drop enough health to restore the damage that you take. After all that, Lumberlad, charge up your fire and burn to the ground! Burn! Okay, so according to the Pokemon weakness chart, grass does not do damage to flying. Sky Guy, here I come. So the Sky stage isn't anything special. I mean, it has a lot of bottomless pits, but what do you expect? It's the Sky level. However, it did have the coolest combat situation in the entire game. You see, these fat Megamans are blowing Mega Man back, so you need to approach them while they're blowing at you, but then, boom, the birds come in and they're dropping their eggs. You need to time your shooting and your jumps, and oh, it's just fantastic. Sky Guy, on the other hand, you dodge some whirlwinds to get behind him, then you shoot a couple of leaf shields and swoosh. So let's see. Wind. Okay, so if I look at the Chinese elemental wheel, the natural enemy to wind is... oh, bombs, of course! This level probably has my third favorite song of the game. Number 1 is the title screen. As mentioned, I've never played a Mega Man game, but the song makes me all melancholy and nostalgic. But Crash Band's level, great design, I love it. I really like the part where I rode these platforms and shot the disc guys out of the sky. However, the latter part, it's so stupid I can't defend myself. I mean, the birds don't do that much damage, but it's the principle of the thing. There should be some way to avoid the damage. But then I fought Bomberman, and you know, he has an excellent level of difficulty. I bet without the wind magic, I could have had a pretty good fight with the bro. But I do have the wind magic, so... dead! Okay, so then I misread who I thought I was supposed to fight. I thought it was Flash Chap, but yeah, bombs are not his weakness. But his level was great. I don't know why it was ice themed, but I definitely dug the momentum on it. It felt just right. Most games screw up ice momentum, but this just hit the spot. It had hidden goodies, it had these guys who had a mech and a shield, and since they had both those things, I think you had just a little too much HP, but yeah, the level was great. Alright, I'm going in to face Flash Chap. I better equip my bombs. Hold on, where are they? Oh, here it is. Wait, what's this? Powers 1 and 2. Okay, a rising platform. That's kind of cool. What's number 2? A platform.
Excuse me! I almost died from a rage-induced stroke! And you mean to tell me that there are platforms in this game?
Okay, so I go in. I realize that bombs don't work on it, so I shoot him with the normal buster. And since some of the hidden goodies on this level were energy tanks, I just feel the full HP, and I killed him to get the most worthless power in the game. So when selecting levels, I got a little confused. I thought I was supposed to use the time freeze on Speedy Son, but I accidentally chose Iron Man's stage, and his level is based around conveyor belts. But at the very beginning is a free E-Tank. However, if you use a continue, you get to keep any E-Tanks that you might already have. So I grabbed the tank, killed myself 3 times, and grabbed tanks until I was full. This level was a ton of fun, even if these Jester guys can be a little bit cheap. And the conveyor belt mechanic carries on to the boss battle. Since I thought his weakness was Flash Chap's weapon, I start out by using it to freeze time, and this is the most worthless weapon ever. It freezes time, but I can't unfreeze time, and I can't use any other weapons while I have it equipped. What a worthless weapon. Well, time freeze aside, it's a fun, fair, and engaging fight. If I ever play this game again, this will be where I start my quest. Alrighty, on to the final level, Speedy Chap's level, and it's cool. It's based around vertical movement rather than horizontal. Well, I mean at first. When I fought the fire guys, it was horizontal, and I feel like there was some real wasted potential here. You see, the room is only lit when one of them is on screen. Kill them, it goes dark. This was an opportunity to force the player to get close and memorize the stage before proceeding. This is one of the few times I will advocate for bottomless death pits, because it would have been just excellent here. However, I'm going to advocate against the next part with the
obnoxiously loud death beams.
You see, because they come in so quickly that you will die if you do not have it memorized. Oh, you didn't know that coming down on the right side of the screen means you die instantly? Tough noogies. Oh, your psychic powers didn't tell you to pull hard to the left 2 screens ago? You should probably be vaporized for that. However, after that, the fight with the robot champion was quick. He was the one who was weak to bombs, so I shot him with bombs and I win. Now we go on to Willy's Castle, and it's like 4 levels. First level's pretty good. It's got my second favorite song in the game playing. And you go and you're like shooting these birds and you're climbing on ladders. And on the ladders you shoot these guys. It's just good fun. But then you get to this cute little part. You need to place 3 platforms, jump across and grab this ladder. But it is very hard. If you even wait half a second, you're out of luck. However, it is very easy to shoot 3 platforms. And guess what? If you fail a few times, you are out of ammo. If you die, you are still out of ammo. If you mess up this very, very hard part, you need to kill yourself 3 times just to run through the entire level again and fail. This level took me as long as the fire one did. And if somehow you make it past the platform part, you need to fight a robot dragon, who is so hard. First off, you need to run over these blocks, and then you get to fight him, and this is where you get to stand. You get 3 whole blocks, and he's immune to water and wind, aka the weapons you'd actually want to fight him with. And after lots of trial and error, I found out that if you stand as far forward possible on this bottom block, he can't hit you, but inching forward can end in your untimely death. Hope you have ammo left for your platform part! But eventually, I did it. I slayed the dragon! The next level, way easier. Great hidden stuff, overall easy, but the boss, he was kinda cheap. He is fun, but all of his hits do about 1/4 of your HP, and some of them are unavoidable since he can just randomly pop out of the ground you're standing on. But comparatively, not too much of a hassle. Next level, easiest in the game. Took 5 minutes overall. Watery death traps, yeah, I've been playing this game for a couple of hours. I think I can control Mega Man. And the boss, while intimidating, is really easy. Once you hop on top of his treads, you just fire to his mouth a whole lot.
90 minutes. This level took over 90 minutes.
It's split into 3 parts. The first part's gimmick is floors that you just fall through. Oh, bro, you're so cool. You're so good at game design, bro. You're so cool. I wish I could be as cool and clever at you with game design like you. Oh, you're so cool, bro. Okay. Forget that. The next part wasn't really hard, but the main reason I hate it so much is because waiting is involved. These platforms are dictating my progress. Yay! But the final segment I like to call the damage segment. And it has units that I just hate to fight. Sometimes they do big damage. Sometimes they are unavoidable. But they exist for one reason and one reason alone. To lower your HP for the boss. At first glance, this boss isn't too bad. Just avoid his hits and shoot him with bombs. Only bombs. The thing you don't know about this level is that each bomb needs to be put in a very specific place. If you miss even 1 bomb, or die after shooting 1 bomb, that's it. You do not have enough ammo to beat this level, which means you are killing yourself and going through the entire thing again just to misplace a bomb!
Limited resources that are not reliably renewable, that are 100% necessary to beating your game, means you are bad at game design! Sorry, Capcom.
The final level was a boss rush. In most games, this would be a cheap elongation tactic, but in Mega Man, it is the perfect final exam. Since each boss has a weapon that they're weak to, and you have every weapon at your disposal, you now need to prove proficiency in each one, and it was so fun fighting them. Haha, fire! Hey, I wasn't able to use your weakness last time. What about this? Ha! Burn to the ground! After I defeat them all, my final fight is against Dr. Willy himself. And since it was the final fight, I used all my E-tanks, but it wasn't enough to beat him. And so if I can't beat him with 3 full health bars, what chance do I have with less than 1? Okay, you know what? I'm done. I've played 95% of this game, and I think that I can fairly assess it.
If I had to describe Mega Man in just one word, it would be tight! I can see where the praise for this game comes from! Building up and using an arsenal, that's a sick premise! 80% of the level design is just all that in a bag of chips, while the other 20% could die in a fire and I hate it forever! All in all, a pretty great game. Well, I'm gonna keep on reviewing Sega games because I can tell that Sega forever and always will be a major competitor in the console market. Well, next week it looks like the game I'll be handling is going to be Metroid. See you then!